Today's tale sees us playing Romania once again, and we are trying to ease ourselves back from the front line, hoping that the allies will pick up a bit of slack here and give our own units some time to slowly gather up their equipment. Man, we are down still quite a lot of this equipment here, which is a little devastating. We're storing a whole lot of everything. Oh, well and good. But we could definitely do with getting... So we're getting some of our artillery back. It'll take us about a year, give or take. Minus, hopefully we don't get some action here, right? If we do hit some action, it'll probably take us a little bit more. Maybe these Russians, if they can just be held back for a while. Otherwise, we might have to move some of our guys back down there to defend. But for now, I feel like they're not really going to push. Which is nice. Which is nice for us. If they get to about here, we're definitely going to move the purples back down. Poor old home def are going to have to move down there to give us some protection, really. I do need some protection from these guys. Slowly but surely, we are manufacturing modern tanks here. 2 a day, that's quite nice. Quite nice indeed. Of course, these are the only 2 lines that are really working. Everything else is basically going full stock on flimmin' steel here, but seems the world is having a steel shortage, as is to be expected. So, you know, there's not much we can do about that. Other than we could maybe get away with removing these and possibly turning them into something else that doesn't require a literal ton of steel. The other option is we could look at maybe getting rid of our mechanized here. What else is using steel? This is using steel. Artillery has to keep going no matter what. We need that artillery desperately. Support equipment. We definitely need support equipment. So we're not going to dump that. And we are just going to keep on plowing into time here. Luckily, the Russians are kind of just... You know, they're not doing too much, which means we now have time to get our own resources in order, which is highly important for wars, because, I mean, if you look at my troops, they were severely underwhelming, right? Alright, I don't even like the fact that we're attritioning here. This is not good. I kind of consider moving back, to maybe save on some of our stuff, because, you know, losing stuff's not great. And if you look at our units here, this guy is down 2. Where is it? He's down a lot of freaking... Here we go, 41% strength. That is insane. The other thing we could do is we could knock back some of these units, redeploy some of our equipment here, but I think for now we'll just keep them. At least that gives us sort of the strength and organization. Hopefully our units back here. I mean, look at purple. Look at this guy. My god. Actually, purple, can we stop being here and maybe move? Let's move. I kind of want to move them back. I mean, this is ridiculous that we are attritioning here. So we're probably going to undo from here and probably just sit back in our main little area there, which is fine, because at least that way, you know, we'll spread them out a little as well. We'll spread them probably across most of this, most of our own zone, which will be nice for them. Which will be nice. So we'll get them out of there, stop them from attritioning. Hopefully, we'll get some supply down here. I guess it consumes less supply up here as well, so maybe someone else can stop doing some things. Turk front, I think we're going to do the same to you guys. That's cool. We're just going to get them out of here. I do not I mean, attritioning, it's not huge, but it is a thing which could slow us down from getting everything that we want back. And I don't want to be slowing down. I don't want to be the last kid to the party. That is for sure. We'll probably spread them here as well. I think we should be alright with supply all around there. So the main issue up here is all of these lines are kind of wrecked. We are maybe going to see them repaired at some point. I mean, look at all this damage up here. This damage is heavy and extreme. I mean, we're slowly but surely bringing in more stuff, but the trade is probably kicking our ass quite heavily, but we can't really get away from it. Oh, we can get some of this back apparently, so we will probably ease back on you. How much can we get back? It's interesting that we don't require a lot of interesting. Well, we are lagging a little. Lagging just a little. There we go. Okay, there we go. Ooh, Australia assumes responsibility for colonial holdings. Interesting. So we do need one of these, apparently. Two of them. And we need some rubber. Nice if it sort of sorted itself out here a little bit better than this. God, we don't need to be getting from you. Can we get... Ugh. There we go. There we go. Let's make sure. So you're delivering us some, and we'll get a little from you. And then we should be set. Anybody able to offer us any? Western Germany, you can give us one more apparently. We'll try and get some more out of you. This is a bit of a disaster from France though. France, are you overcommitting here? Because you are only delivering 24 for what should be way more than that. So we did get some of our factories back, I guess. And at least now we are only low supplies out front here. So we should get this stuff back pretty quickly, which is a massive bonus. These guys are not really doing much over here. Let's check out old China. Look at China. Growing at an extreme rate. Poor old Japan is like, but I'm supposed to win. Well, Japan, you should have won probably, 8 years ago when you had the chance. Man, what is this thing? What is this thing for? Defense armor, 145. Wow, super heavy tanks versus you. What are you? Where did I see? 130. Okay. Why would I bother getting this over this? I mean, it's only 2 years, I suppose. My God, the production costs are ginormous. Absolutely ginormous. And let's see what we want here. We're getting this. We might start decrypting our stuff a little bit better. Or what? What do we want? We don't want any of that. We're getting this. We've got that already. Got most of that. Maybe I could get some MPs. I could maybe start training this stuff. Airplanes. CAS, strategic bombers. We're going to have to build them though. We might just get the old CAS here. Get that upgraded, I guess. So we can upgrade our own CAS. I don't think we're really going to have much of a chance to really get that going. All of this is kind of going back and forth. I don't really mind. The allies have pushed out quite a bit over here. We are fine here. We're still attritioning here and there. Doesn't help that there's so many allies. I could be sneaky and just pull my whole line right on back. A little bit of a dick move, but I could do it. Yes, I am well aware that we have some supply issues going on here. I suppose I could spread my units out a bit more, and we might be able to avoid some of this. I mean, we've got... It's the allies that are really screwing us here. Probably not too much we can really do about it, I guess. We'll just have to ignore them. Just ignore them. Meanwhile, our guys are back in the city, recuperating. Look at this. How much are they missing? Infantry equipment they're missing. Man. Artillery, we're missing a huge amount. So, I guess that gives us a chance to slowly gather things up. At least this will be done in 80 days. Man, that's not bad. That is not bad at all. This one's more of the concern here. 150 days. We're breaking it down pretty quick, though. I'll probably pick up the next bit of encryption or just some sort of planes I want. Jet engines. Maybe we should move towards that. Let's get experimental rockets then. And we can get some rocket sights. Not the greatest, though. Not the greatest of weapons. So, yeah, we just kind of want to build up our supplies again. Get ready to go back to war. Air-wise, most of our units should be moved up to the front here. Why have we got some guys over here? Interesting. You boys need to probably go over here and... What is an airport? You? You? There we go. There we go. Now we're doing a thing there. You boys can probably move up as well. Come on. Come on, my men. Yeah, we've got mechanized. Okay, just give me a second here. Give me a second. You're asking for lots here. We'll probably move up here, and then we can join this front, I guess. Where is the front? It's kind of around here. Air-wise, what is a front? Sometimes it's hard to tell what a front is. You get these black lines, I guess. Some of them don't look the greatest. Maybe we will... we'll wait for them to turn up, for starters. And then we'll probably join in here. Is that... No, that's not a thing. Alright, we'll join in here. Get to it, boys. Get to it. We'll probably put you guys up there as well. Can we... Man, that's a bit out of range. But I guess it'll have to do. It will do. We'll start bombing up and down here. This fight is really bad for the Allies. They keep doing this. They love to do that. Ooh. And don't forget to fix up your research. Good, good, good. I could probably dump this. I don't know. I kind of want it to... Can you actually do anything mechanized? You cannot. I kind of want it to get built up so I can fix up my mechanized, but I don't know if... We're so far into the war that things are really sketchy on the resources front, right? There's nothing going for resources. So let's get strategic bombing. Yeah, I suppose. Let's just finish off this. That can wait. So we'll just finish off the last of our strategic bombing. I mean, we got no strat bombers, but they can maybe do something later on. Later on. We got tanks incoming, slowly but surely. We got the maintenance company, all sorts of set up. So you're done. We'll probably get this then. I really wish you guys would stop complaining. Right, police are having a hard time. Home defense. What the? Really? Who's having... Why are you there? Why are you here? What? God damn, boys. Can you... Is there some sort of weird... No, can you not... I don't want you to be there. Come on. You're supposed to be at home resting, not towards the blimmin' front getting chewed up like a bunch of idiots. Alright, how are we doing? 74 days and 145 days. Not too shabby. And then we could probably... I think when that gets done, we might be able to shift tanks up a little bit higher, I guess. We could probably shift a line above this. I don't know, though. Don't know if that will do us all that much work. Apparently, we are down chromium. These guys are just consuming stuff, but not really using it. Police here. Okay. Could probably move the police back. What is this kind of resistance? Not much, right? I might just leave them there. They don't really matter. They are consuming stuff. Apparently these guys are destroyed. What happened to you guys? Infantry equipment. Support equipment. Alright, we are down a serious amount of everything here. Speaking of down a serious amount of everything, support equipment, how long till this gets done? 320 days. So we do need support equipment. We might break down some of our motorized here and probably finish off our support equipment. So if we go down to, where is it? Mech. Can we get some of you in there? That's good. So we'll get some more support equipment coming through. Hopefully it is gonna put even more of a strain on our metal, steel. Has anybody got anything? Oh, you guys have got something. Please, I will take that. Oh, you've got something? I'll take that. Anything above 4? My god, not really. Not really, eh? At least we got a little bit here and there. Apparently we need a little bit more of this. Apparently we're overbuying this stuff. You know what? I'm going to ignore this for now. It's kind of being a bit of a pain. We might actually get rid of some of these. And I will rebuild them, but I think for now we'll probably just look at getting most of this infrastructure fixed up, because this infrastructure problem is a real problem. A real problem. What do you want to send me? You want to send me some motorized? Okay. Send me it. Send me it. Send me it. Alright, meanwhile, the war is, how's it going? 21,000, man, they are starting to lose heavily on manpower. They're getting pushed back over here. Ooh, apparently Afghanistan is now going to become a world power thanks to the Soviet Union possibly losing most of its people. Really? There's people getting killed over in the sea? Why would you drive your convoys over here? Why would you drive convoys over there? No idea, but that's apparently what some of the allies want to do. They decide, where can we put some convoys? We can put them in the middle of the sea, where they can get obliterated. Well done, boys. Well done. Alright, we have another airport coming up here. Novograd. You boys, you joined the old Democrats, even though we were staging a coup, and it didn't get a chance to get completed. I am loving this, though. We are busting out, like, we are throwing guns out the door like nobody's business. So that's good. That's coming along. Support equipment, 240. That's not as good. We are 2k in the hole for these. 370 days. So about a year. We have about a year before we can do a bit of a huge push on the Russians. Till then, I think we're just going to have to sit tight on our little line here. We're going to get all of these, all this infrastructure fixed up. Have we got some infrastructure? It's probably bottlenecking everywhere anyway. It's not really going to matter, I feel, where we repair. So we're just going to let it slowly repair everything backwards. Give us a bit of backfill. Hopefully that'll sort out some of our supply issues up front. Some of these places are struggling quite heavily for supplies. Don't know why we're running out of supplies over here. Is this not saying that we have spare supplies? Local infrastructure. I mean, I feel like it's saying that we have spare supplies, but I don't know. Maybe I need to get better at reading the supply map. Always confused me a little. Ooh, we have some air experience. With that, we are getting... got our IARs here. What we might do is, production-wise, where is it? Produce. We're not even producing any airplanes, are we? No, we are not. No, we are not. What we might do is we'll just upgrade one anyway. You, sir, the fighter. Get a bit of reliability on you, and probably get some weapons. Get some range. Get you flying a bit further. Reliability max. Weapons. Alright, not bad, not bad. Air attack 44. We will save that. use up some of that good old air experience. So this is kind of a bit rough. I mean, we're watching the old allies, but they're not giving us shit anyway, so I don't really care. It's not like they're like repairing any of this stuff or giving me any troops anymore. They've kind of just told me to go away and do my own thing. So I will go away and do my own thing. Most of our guys are getting stuff pretty quick. Interesting. Why are you this? We need you to be this, sir. We'll gain some manpower and some infantry equipment. That's fine. That is fine indeed. We've got the FNABs, the weapons too, the Conquest, and the Auto. Good old Conquest. That is some exciting gear indeed. We are minus anti-tank. My god, we are probably minus everything at the moment. Anti-tank, how long till we see some of that? Probably a while. Okay, a while. I will happily accept that. And we don't really need any more convoys. I don't really need to be building anything that's requiring steel. Trade, trade, trade. Oof, come on. If only... Oh, you got more? I will take that. Anyone else got anything going? Oh, autosave is like... I'm autosaving. Come on. Give me that. Give it to me. Give it to me. We're not gaining anything else. Why are you not giving me this? Oh, because I need to go up by 1. There we go. I was like, give me the steel. Give it to me, you fools. You foolish tooks. We've got some encryption. Some encryption. So we'll encrypt our stuff even more. Nobody's seeing nothing here. Not reading any of our technology here. Apparently, what are you talking about? We are... okay, it's gone away. Great news! That means that China has pretty much squashed in the Japanese here. This is going to go pretty badly for them. They are probably going to lose me in left, right, and center. These guys are booking it, but they look like they're getting... Nope, they got killed. Wow, rough. Rough. 7. How's that 7? 2. Apparently, somehow it thinks that's 7. No idea. Autosave. You're kicking my butt here, people. Just hold on up. It looks like the allies have pushed this back, which is fine. This low supply is finally going away, which means we're probably repairing up most of this. Which means we could look at... I could do more factories. I probably do... see, I can't even get anything out of these anymore. Unfortunately, there's just nothing that we can really gain. Yeah, I mean, I can build more factories, but we are so completely out of resources that it probably won't even matter. I suppose I could build planes. I mean, planes don't really require steel, so we could go back to building planes. A few of them, maybe get some strat bombers and start bombing the heck out of things. Wow, you guys built radar in here. That is some good stuff. That is some good stuff. They were there literally for days, and they were like, nope, we're going to throw up some radar. Throw it on in there, people. Ooh, okay, so we are up infantry equipment now. Good. And we are probably gaining it at an extreme rate. So we'll leave that one humming along. We will leave the artillery humming along. Anti-tanks coming along. Which means we could probably start pushing the old mod tanks into being a thing. Yeah, that's all fine. Military factories. Yeah. We are good to go, really. Production-wise, still a bit of a shame about this, really. Efficiency cap. Retention, we have no retention, but that is fine. Experimental rockets, so we can start rocketing people. We'll get some rocket engines here, because then I can get myself some jets. Look at this jet. He is experimental to the days. What do we get out of these? We get fairly much guided missile and rocket interceptor. Level 3. Requires a bit of stuff. We'll probably just get into here, and then we can get the rest done. Should be fine. Surely she'll be fine. So we can keep going. I've always wanted to build some rockets. I never really do. Never even tried them. It'd be kind of funny. They do take up some room though. How far do they go? I would love to bomb Moscow or something. You know what? I'm gonna crack a few out, I think. We'll just put them over here, and here, and here, and here. And we're just gonna rocket the place. Should be pretty funny. I mean, if those will probably get built, and by the time we build them, we'll probably just be straight into attacking anyway. It's a bit of attrition going up on the front line. Luckily, it's not us. Our troops are actually pretty well equipped these days, so we'll wait for a little bit of spare stuff to come through, because I don't want to be pushing and then be back to square one. I do want to have a small amount of units built up and ready to go. Who's got low supplies? You guys still have low supplies. Well, yeah. God, they just keep breaking stuff, don't they? They're just like, oh, you wanted things? Well, we're breaking your toys. Breaking my toys. That you are. We could push the blue group up to here, but they're all attrition like mad over there, which is not what I really want. Luckily, these guys are all training up, so we should have a fairly nice tank division at some point in the next year, I guess. And then lastly, yeah, we should be pretty good to go. How is the war looking? Man, I don't even know if we're gonna... By the time we're ready to go, the war is probably gonna be over. I mean, we've got a little bit too much to Moscow. And then... I mean, we can... They might fall over at Moscow, but we'll see. So we've got that. We'll probably get the next strat bomber going. And then we can get some jets. Some jets! The Jetsons! Apparently we can modify our government. I think there's nothing that I really need. Ships, not really, thanks. Electronics, industrial, no, I'm all good. We could be... Damn, I cannot close my markets. I'd like to close my markets. We've got plenty of manpower. Don't really want to scrape the barrel just yet. Everybody's pretty good to go. Infrastructure, construction speed, that's good. Is there anything I could get out of you? I could probably do with the Prince of Terror instead. We don't really need the political power anymore, and it will help us out with the repression and stuff. Plus, it'll give us a bit of manpower, and that should be all. What do we got? Backroom, backstabber. That's fine. We'll keep that. Air production? God, we don't need that. Can we technology share? There's nobody really to share technology with. We could do some repression if that gets out of control. I don't think we really need anything, do we? Nuclear technology we've already got. I think we are looking pretty good. Nuclear reactor construction speeds, yeah, we'll get that. We'll get that out of the way, I guess, if we ever want to build some nukes. Things are falling apart pretty heavily. It looks like the Allies are pushing by themselves now. So we should get a good run at this. Looks like they're having a go at our flanks a little here, which is kind of annoying because that is going to use up some resources. But for now, we are pretty clean here. We are losing all of our stuff. We'll probably run out of fighters at some point. Maybe I should have just stuck with the air production. But I just want to tank it out. I want to get my tanks going. My tanks are going to kick your tank's ass when they finally all get built. In fact, speaking of getting built, maybe we could look at pushing them. We might push the next one above the mech here. Get these guys going. Can we do the same for you? Would that get anything out of you? It would. I'll take that. We'll forget about the mech down here. Anti-tank, wow, we should probably keep you going though. Which means you're going to get none. I really want you to go, actually. Because I want to finish off all my anti-tank. So we'll leave you there. We still need a lot more metal. Is there anybody else? I could just forget about it and just trade everybody for stuff, even though it doesn't really matter. You cannot send me anything. What do we got? My god, this is the worst way to do it, but I just want more and more and more steel. Apparently we need some of this. Can we get... I think that should get us. Nope. Oh god, what? Can you make up your mind whether you want it or not? You know, do you want chromium or do you not want chromium? Apparently you just want truckloads of steel though. Truckloads. Italy, you want to give me some steel? Sure we do. No you don't. You guys just want to be greedy bastards with your steel. Man, we got some factories. We're still lacking on steel, so I need... What do I need here? I need 44 more before I can even get this going. Ouch! That's rough. That is rough. Maybe we'll get this going. That kills this a little, but so be it. We'll just finish off you. And then maybe if all of that gets done... Actually, we could probably build planes, I reckon. Close air support, strategic bombers. What we might do is we might get some fighters going. We'll get the A going. Can we get you going? And then we'll probably... Because luckily for us, fighters don't really... I mean, none of this stuff really sucks up anything. What we'll do is we'll kill this off for a sec. What did all that just go into? Filled out that. So can we kill you off for a sec? And let's fill out you. So we can build bombers, right? Build you, probably you, and then we might get you up here and you up here. There we go. Looks pretty good, right? At least we're producing stuff. We are still down a lot of goods and services. We can at least get some rubber. I know there's plenty of rubber to be going around. Apparently we need some of this. God, so much stuff. We need less of this. Can you guys just relax on what you want? So confusing. So we've got some encryption. We are just powering through the research now. We can start finishing off radar. I mean, we're not going to even build it, I guess, but maybe. Tactical bombers. I don't really care about tactical bombers anymore. We'll get the strats and we'll get the air support. We might build our own anti-tank though. Get that going. And I think with that, we'll take a pause. Tune in next time for more Adventures of Romania. Hey guys, thanks again for watching. If you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe button or leave me a comment on anything you want to see in the future.